Today is Saturday, October 29th, 2022. So I have several minutes to kill before I go to my Chinese school on every Saturday. So I'm going to continue to read about the oxygen concentrators or oxygen generators. After the Chinese class, I will be traveling to uh, Seoul to visit IPFS Korea Data Center by Mr. Lee Ho Jin. He's the CEO of IPS Korea Data Center. IPS stands for Interplanetary File Storage System that operates on the cryptocurrency called Filecoin. I bought 4 million worth of IPFS or Filecoin several days ago, and now it dropped a bit. Now it came back, so I think I am like a 30,000 won richer, which is about $25 or $20 US. So I am getting excited about it. I'm gonna just wait until it zoom to uh, like a 300,000 US dollars. So they will be like a 10 years from now. Uh, anyway, let's get to how the oxygen generators are made and what are the market movers and shakers on the horizon, and see if how they compare to KT. Korea Telecom is now selling oxygen concentrators or oxygen generators to customers in Korea. We are IT company, but we sell oxygen generators that are hooked to a network and monitored remotely by us. And we inform or notify our customers, our oxygen generator customers, about the status of their equipment, status of the oxygen flow into their rooms, into their office spaces. I still have to persuade our customers about why KT, the leading IT company, is selling oxygen generators. So I have to study the technology behind the oxygen generators. Here we go. This one is from vitalitymedical.com, and I am trying to read this post to practice English while picking up some knowledge about oxygen generators and what the Vitality Medical is up to. I think they are a very renowned company, so I really cheer up for their business and hope they are all the best there is for them. Here we go. On sale, going fast. Call 877 418 9187. Price match guarantee. Price, best price beaten. Okay, best price or price match guarantee. Price match guarantee. Price match guarantee or best price beaten. Best price beaten policy. Price match guarantee. Home oxygen concentrators. Selecting a home oxygen concentrator for your medical needs should incorporate matching the oxygen requirements specified by your doctor to the capability of the oxygen machine. Prescriptions from medical doctors often specify a certain amount of oxygen the patient is required to remain healthy. These prescriptions often are written in terms of liters per minute of oxygen flow, or LPM. If your prescription does not indicate a specified amount of oxygen in liters per minute, then a less expensive 5-liter unit should be adequate for your needs. If, however, your prescription calls for 8 or 10 LPM, then you should select between one of the large units that have a greater capacity for oxygen production and flow. So 5 LPM or 8 or 10 LPM. KT's oxygen generator is set at 8 LPM. So it can be used for your prescription too, I think. Cost effective. 3B Stratus 5 stationary oxygen concentrator, $649, highly reviewed. Invacare Perfection 2V oxygen concentrator 5 liter with O2 sensor IRC 5PO2V, $727. Best in class. Drive the Vilbis 10 liter compact 10 liter oxygen concentrator, $1,399. $699, $649. Their design looks like that of the hospital equipment, very professional. Looks like an ATM machine sometimes, or a coffee brewing machine, or air purifier. High flow home concentrator comparison chart and review compares oxygen concentrators with the flows of 6 to 10 liters of oxygen per minute. 5 liter oxygen concentrator review and comparison chart examines the top 10 5 liter units. Low flow concentrator review details the differences in a side-by-side comparison charts and ranks the top units. Oxygen machine for home use are stationary units that are used for oxygen therapy at home. Even though most units come equipped with caster wheels, these wheels facilitate moving the unit from room to room within the home and are not considered portable outside of the home. Let's find out what the caster wheel is. We know what a caster is, like a broadcaster. So let's find out what the caster is all about. Caster, from dictionary.com from Oxford. A person who casts something or machine for casting something. A fly pupa used as a bait. Oh, okay, so this is a cast wheels, okay? Cast wheels. I'm not sure why cast is used in this wheel. One that casts small container is for salt with the top having small holes. A small wheel that turns freely and is used for the support and movement. Caster. Go back. So that's a caster wheel. These wheels facilitate moving the unit from room to room within the home and are not considered portable outside of the home. Because of their large size and weight, they are often referred to as stationary oxygen concentrators. For patients who suffer from emphysema, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, or other related respiratory ailments, an air concentrator is an essential item of home medical equipment. Many patients' lives depend upon the support of their machine to meet their needs. Most units offer continuous flow oxygen that is supplied to the respiratory patient without interruption during both inhale and exhale cycles. Portable oxygen concentrators, on the other hand, mostly use pulse flow oxygen rather than continuous oxygen because of their small size. Pulse dose is not continuous oxygen because it provides a puff of oxygen only during the inhale cycle. Puff of oxygen. Oxygen machines for home use are usually much larger than portable units and offer more oxygen flow. Many of these large units can also supply oxygen for up to 50 feet of tubing, allowing significant mobility to patients within their homework or within their own home. These units provide 2 to 10 lpm of continuous oxygen flow. Patients can regulate the amount of O2 flow by a selector on the control panel on the unit. Regulate the amount of O2. We say manage, but regulate is better term. Regulate the amount of O2 flow by a selector on the control panel on the unit. Since the altitude can degrade the amount of O2 that is being delivered to the patient, many manufacturers provide the option of adding an O2 sensor to determine the actual output of oxygen being delivered to the patient. Selecting the right unit for your needs and your budget is made easier by using our comparison charts and reviews accessed by the following links. These units are a part of standard oxygen therapy for continuous oxygen support in the home environment. For patients who suffer from emphysema, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD, or other related respiratory ailments, an oxygen unit is an essential item of home medical equipment to support their oxygen needs. Vitality Medical carries the brands that are highly respected by medical caregivers, including AirSep, Vitality Medical carries the brands that are highly respected by medical caregivers, including AirSep, Vilbis, Invacare, Nidec, Respiratronics, and Sequel. We inventory units in various sizes and outputs to meet the personal needs of the most patients. If you have any questions or comments, you can reach us at 800-397-5899. There's a toll-free telephone number. Related categories: portable oxygen generators, oxygen concentrators, used oxygen products, pre-owned, ex-demo, liquid oxygen, respiratory, buyer's guide, most common oxygen concentrator accessories and replacement parts. What are the most common oxygen concentrator accessories and replacement parts? Inspired by your history. Your satisfaction is our goal, serving more than 2,500,000 satisfied customers since 2000. Need help? Call 1-800-397-5899. 1 is the country code for the US, and 800 means a free, toll-free number. If you call from outside, the calls can be free or charged depending on how the receiver, how the company sets the charging rate. Usually in Korea, they are free. Okay, all the calls are free, even from from overseas. Vitality Medical, 7910 South 500 East Suite C, Salt Lake City, Utah 84121. So that's a Utah company. Mormon Country, 800-397-5899. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. MST. Mountain Standard Time, I think Midwestern Standard Time. Fax is 888-383-7335. Sales chart, quick links, account links, company links, helpful links. Sign up for exclusive offers. Enter your email. VitalityMedical.com is for international purposes or informational purposes only, and should not be used as medical advice to diagnose or treat patients. The use of this medical supplies website is subject to terms and conditions. Vital medicine, all rights reserved. So, I don't know why I have to cough. But we learned expressions such as a puff of oxygen, regulate the valves, liter per minute, and also vitality medical. What else? COPD, pulmonary disease, obstructive. I forgot about the C. Obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema. Emphysema is more like it's one of the respiratory problem, but wheezes and coughs. In Korea, you'll find emphysema patients among the elderly people. They worked very hard when they're young, and as they get old, their body system, their immune system becomes deteriorated, and they cough a lot. This is one of their typical sounds when they talk. What else? We learned that Vitality Medical is the Utah company, and they have several brands such as Sequel, the Vilbis, and so on. And their price range is above 500, and they have a 2 LPM or 5 LPM or 8 to 10 LPM oxygen generators at home. They call home oxygen concentrators. And we learn the price match guarantee or best price beaten. What else? Continuous flow or pulse flow. They did mention about VSP or PSV, something like that. Pulse swing absorption, PSA. What else? We learned? Oxygen therapy, stationary oxygen concentrators. So COPD means chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, emphysema, respiratory ailments. What else? O2 comparison charts. Yeah. Let's find out the accessory parts. Yeah. What are the most common oxygen concentrator accessories and replacement parts? Posted June 7th, 2021. Categories: respiratory therapy blogs. Author Bird Cancaster. Oh, we learned the caster wheels. I wonder if Mr. Cancaster developed or patient manufactured the caster wheel. Just joking. Last most updated December 30th, 2021. Is that Mr. Lancaster? I mean, Cancer. Oxygen is essential medicine. It reduces mortality rates in childhood pneumonia and supports aging adults with respiratory illnesses. Oxygen concentrators support many recovering from an accident or surgery. There are many parts to oxygen concentrators that require maintenance and replacement. Establishing a system to keep home and portable oxygen concentrators operating with an inventory of spare parts and consumables. That's another good term, okay? Good word. Consumables. Spare parts, consumables, is essential for maintaining these devices in good working order. This article explores the common replaceable components and replenishable consumables for oxygen concentrators and provides product examples of the top-selling replacement parts. Concentrator air filters. Oxygen concentrator filters are of two types, external and internal filters. External filters, often referred to as particle filters, screen for foreign contaminants like dust, dander, and hair that can damage or inhibit the machine's operation. Internal filters screen for bacteria to provide high-efficiency particulate air, HEPA. Typically, HEPA filters trap pollen, viruses, bacteria, mold, and other harmful microparticles. So, dander, what is the dander? Okay, I don't know what the skin, dandruff, okay, skin flakes in an animal's fur or hair. You can keep your cat free of dandruff by proper care. Dander, yeah, here it is, dandruff. The meaning of dander is dandruff, specifically minute scales from hair, feathers, or skin. They may be allergenic. How to use dander in a sentence? Dandruff. I would say dandruff. So external filter and HEPA. Yeah, we sometimes come across this word, HEPA. HEPA means high efficiency particulate air. Okay, high efficiency particulate air, HEPA. Typically, HEPA means trap pollen, viruses, bacteria, mold, and other harmful microparticles. Pollen, viruses, mold, bacteria, and other harmful microparticles. List of the types of O2 filters: inlet filter, intake filter, internal filter, air inlet filter, HEPA filter. How often should oxygen concentrator filters be changed? Manufacturers recommend every 6 to 12 months, depending upon environmental conditions. Dusty conditions require more frequent changes. Consult the device's user instructions for more specific guidance. Where is the filter on oxygen concentrator? Respironics Millennium M10 air filter cap, filter cover. So we have inlet filter, intake filter, internal filter, air inlet filter, HEPA filter. Where to buy oxygen concentrator filters for sale? Yeah, I think I will just cut it short here and study Chinese now because I have a Chinese class at 10. But I found this article is informational and also it is quite lengthy, this part. So I'm gonna make a separate video on this article. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.